Week 3, just about to be underway. In fact, it is between the Redskins and Giants to start off Week 3 of our fantasy season. And things are getting interesting in good ways and bad ways, depending on who you are. First, recapping week number 2, and the high of the week, Mrs. Dozer. Gina is on fire. Back-to-back weeks, over 200 points. Back-to-back weeks, leading our league in points, 254 points. The other end of the low would be my brother, who put up 97.5, who had to play Gina, and falls to 0-2. Also on that low end is a traditional power in Dozer, the original Dozer, Eric Dolzar, 104.5 last week, dropping to 0-2. I guess if Dozer needs fantasy advice, he can just turn over and say, Gina, I need help, because right now she looks like she's the best team in the league. Also at 0-2, unfortunately me, after losing to Balky, so things are looking like they just carried over from last year, and I'm still getting my butt whipped. At 0-2, the former champion had a decent week, but he fell to 166 points to Loud and Proud, Mr. Rosenkrantz, off on a big 2-0 start. Other people at 2-0 include my ball, Zach Ertz. That's Tim with 240 points. He had a great week last week as well, slightly overshadowed by Gina's monster weeks back-to-back. He's had a strong start, as well as the 2-0 Joe Vasile. Everybody else sits at 1-1 and have an ability to go either way, up or down from here. Then we head into week 3, which quickly to remind you, it's no longer just you versus your opponent. The Eliminator begins this week. You've had 2 weeks to get your teams together. Hopefully they're better than mine. So the Eliminator will begin this week. The team with the lowest amount of points in week 3 will be eliminated. The first team to be eliminated from the Eliminator. And whoever puts up the most points, maybe it'll be Mrs. Dozer again, will have immunity for week 4 and cannot be eliminated from the Eliminator. That will carry all the way to week 13 and have an Eliminator champion. Now we look forward to the matchups in week 3, where it's the prime matchup. And it's not really prime in record, but it's prime in importance. Me and Dozer go head-to-head, sitting at 0-2. We need a win bad to get back into our races and our divisions and have a better look forward at the playoffs. If I lose here, I could be 3 games out of my division, and things could be looking bleak. So both of us looking to get our first win, and I'm picking Dozer in this matchup because he gets his #1 overall pick back in Le'Veon Bell, who's coming fresh off a suspension, probably a little angry, and we've already seen how D'Angelo Williams has run for the Steelers. Now he's the starter, and he comes back. Something bad happened this week to Pablo Sanchez. It might be 0-3 for me. Then we have a good matchup between Shy Surprise, who's had an up-and-down start, and we'll see if Gina can, for the 3rd week in a row, have the most points in our league. She takes on Paul. Adam Balk faces his former colleague at Widener, besides me, Joe Vasile, who again is off to a great start. But right now, Balk, you might have the advantage in that matchup. We will see, because Alfred Morris is not having a good Thursday night as we speak. Only 2 points so far for Joe Vasile. In the next matchup, a 2-0 versus 0-2. So this could be big momentum for Mr. Rosenkrantz, or big momentum in the bad way for my brother. A decent matchup on the line, but we'll see what happens. Then you have another 2-0 versus another 0-2. The sales team, last year's champion, could fall to 0-3. There could be rejoicing that last year's champion might have no chance of coming back. If he falls 0-3, he gets to face Tim, who's 2-0, has had a heck of a start. If it wasn't for Gina's explosion, we'd be talking about how good Tim's fantasy team looks this year. And then we have 2 guys that are 1-1, looking to get over 500, Little Bearded Men versus JPP's Finger. And those are the matchups for week 3. Remember, the Eliminator starts this week. You don't want to be eliminated week 1, because then you just have the playoffs to worry about. And if you fall out of the playoffs, then it's just spent money that you can't get back. Good luck in week 3, guys, and good luck. Hopefully you're not the first person eliminated from the Eliminator.